Well, good morning. It's first day of school. So today is actually a first day of doing makeup on set. Now I'm not wearing any of my PPE yet because no one's in, but soon they will be, and soon I'll be throwing it on. So just wanted to say hello. I'm going to show you my makeup setup now, kind of how everything has been done, and yeah, just to show you kind of what the protocols are here on set. So here is my setup. Everything's modular. Makeup station here. All of my chemicals sealed up. Powder puffs sealed and in their own container. Fresh clear alcohol. Brushes all kept away. 70% alcohol. I have a dirty tool bin. Clean tool bin. Tweezers, so if I need to get more out, I can take a pair of tweezers, grab them out instead of using my hands. And then individually, just package up sponges, Q-tips, micro brushes, just what I'm going to use for today's makeup. So everything's really clean, efficient, and safe. So it was really interesting being back on set. Today was our first actual day of filming. We've been doing some tests this week and prep and whatnot, but the most challenging aspect is just, and this is the first time I've been around this many people, a huge film crew. Everyone's in pods, so you have pod A, pod B, pod C, pod D. Only the people that are necessary to be on set are the ones there, but it's still a good amount. But I think the most challenging thing and the most difficult thing for me is just the lack of the ability to see expressions, facial gestures, smiles. People that we worked together on a project for 5 months, and this is the first time a lot of us are seeing each other after 7 or 8 months, and you just have to catch the emotion to the best of your ability through their eyes. No smiles, no interaction, no real personal engagement. I didn't really anticipate that. I mean, I knew it was coming, but I didn't anticipate the feeling that it would give me. And it's hard, man. It's very isolating. And it just makes everything so much more impersonal. But on the flip side, you recognize that everyone is dealing with the same thing. So I think it also allows you to understand people maybe a little bit more than we had in the past. Maybe you don't take it for granted as much. I certainly don't. And so I think there's something that comes out of it that can be beautiful, or at least you can look at the silver lining, which is what I try to always do anyway. I try to look at the positive versus the negative. But yeah, I just, I didn't think I would talk about that today, but I thought it was an important aspect to bring up. And I'm sure many people are feeling it in different aspects. School must be a really challenging thing for kids. Not having that social structure, if they already had one. Some kids go to school and they already feel isolated. They're introverted, or they're, they don't really have crews or people or pods they hang out with. So, but for those that do and that have good social structures, it must be really, really challenging. Not much more about it than that. I just thought I would, add that viewpoint that maybe a lot of people aren't talking about. And I'd love to know, for those of you that are watching, how have you dealt with the isolation? How have you dealt with kind of this lack of personal connection? It would be great to read some comments below and just kind of get some insight of how each of you might be dealing with it. And our end of the day cleanup. So everything ready to go. We have a remover brush. That's not it. That's it. Remover brush. Keep that in its own bag. Poured out the liquids just now. New powder puff ready to go. And we'll get all the makeup removed. So you can see we're still keeping everything kind of isolated, cleaned. Tools. Any tools are being cleaned in barbicide right now. We also have like a dirty tool bin to just put the used tools to go back and clean them. So that is the cleanup setup. Everybody,
I hope you had a great day. If you've been watching us, we really appreciate it. Thank you for any comments you've left. Thank you for hitting that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, and you consider doing so, we thank you. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.
So not sure if you can tell by looking at this. Looks pretty cloudy, doesn't it? Well, it's not. That is haze and smoke from the fires in California. If it ain't one thing, it's another.